Hi everyone, welcome back. My name's Angelo, and in today's video, I have some exciting news potentially covering a teaser for a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's game. If you've been under a rock for the last couple of weeks and not paying attention to anything relating to FNAF, there's been a lot of discourse going around regarding a potential teaser or announcement for the next Five Nights at Freddy's game installment. Riskin, a music composer and sound designer who has worked on several FNAF projects, released a new cryptic teaser for his brand new project titled Forgotten Names and Faces. The tweet shared is over 23 seconds long, focusing heavily on the newly composed music, but as us FNAF fans know, nothing is a coincidence. The music tease sounds very familiar to that of Princess Quest. The hashtags alone were enough to provide plenty of evidence supporting this new game being called Five Nights at Freddy's Abyss. The ending of Ruin has Cassie plummeting to the deepest depths of the Mega Pizzaplex underneath the already established pizza place. And well, look where we are now. Steelwool Studio releases this spooky Halloween ambiance video for over an hour long, which contains plenty of Easter eggs throughout with plenty of different music changes. I'm gonna go ahead, analyze the hour-long video and see what Steelwool Studio and Scott are cooking, which could potentially lead into an official teaser revealing the next title in Five Nights at Freddy's. Again, to show your support, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below what you believe could be the next FNAF installment to the franchise. That's pretty much all I have for today. You know the drill. No more yapping. Let's jump right into the video. Okay, so we are back in the world of Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted Curse of Dreadbear. This is occurring 1983 Fall Fest, which, I mean, this is an entire ambiance video, spooky Halloween vibes, as Steelwool Studio puts it. And of course, this is in the Five Nights at Freddy's world, so we know there's no coincidence with this is just like, oh yeah, just chill out, have some vibes with the Halloween. No, this is FNAF. We know something's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna act ignorant. I do know that there are occurrences, whether it's characters or music, so I am gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cover the entire hour-long ambiance video. All right, I'm not going to obviously react to the entire hour. I'm going to skip ahead to specific timestamps, which I will put the person's name who in the comments down below did give timestamps of when specific events happen. But I do just want to like react to a couple just on my own. Let this play out. I want to go over the the environmental clues of what we have. I mean, we have a gravestone with the lantern. Nothing really crazy there. I mean, plenty of people have sadly died in this franchise. We have an axe. I don't know if this is referring to Vanny. We have a Jacko Chica, which, I mean, that alone is a character in itself. We have the barn in the background with the wood. And there we go, clockwork. We have a Glamrock Freddy. Is that a shattered one with green eyes? I don't know if that's the Ruin version that has kind of like the open, like the stomach mouth. And we have music playing. This is definitely giving Ballora vibes. I think this is coming from Sister Location. I don't know the exact song. I know it's something like Dream or Dreamland. I mean, I'll go over the timestamps. I'm assuming it's going to be labeled. But this is really cool. I do like the ambiance videos. Just honestly, even for myself, it does help me like fall asleep. As even if it's creepy music. And we have Grim Foxy. That's amazing. There has to be some lore. I know that this video, it may not tease anything, and that is perfectly okay. But this is FNAF. There are no coincidences, and I guarantee you there's going to be something that occurs in this video. I love Grim Foxy. But yeah, no, this is definitely occurring to Fall Fest. I assume the next game could be Fall Fest, but if we are following the like Abyss name in the title, I don't know if that's like 100% confirmed, if it's like FNAF Abyss or FNAF Into the Abyss, but that I don't know how that could relate to Fall Fest. But I know everyone is wanting a Fall Fest, and there's oh, That actually scared me. Okay, Montgomery Gator. And that was the Ruin one. He was okay. It's giving a lot of Ruin vibes. I will definitely say that. But okay, I am gonna go ahead. I think there is enough occurrences. So far we had Glamrock Freddy, we have Grim Foxy, we have the music playing in the background, sister location. We had Montgomery Gator appearing in his Ruin form, so his shattered form. Oh my, wow, that actually, what? Okay. That was really cool. Okay, so Grim Foxy comes back. He's looking around. Okay, there are a lot of occurrences for Grim Foxy, I will say that. And Dreadbear. Apparently, Dreadbear's arm pops out of the grave multiple times. Dreadbear. He's just looking. Oh my gosh, he's massive. And I mean, in the DLC, he is also massive. I will say that. And then he walks away. That's it's very reminiscent in Help Wanted in the DLC. Dreadbear actually walks out like behind from the lake, just walks out of the water, goes essentially like behind the player, behind you, and then he just walks into the barn. That's kind of the vibes it's giving me. But I don't think I am. Oh, there's another Foxy. That actually scared me again. Okay. There's, oh, whoa. Wait. Okay, I'm trying not to go back. I don't know what that was. That occurred at like 10:48 or something. It was a shadow. Was that a shadow of Roxanne Wolf, or was that Chica? But then what is the significance to have Dreadbear and Grim Foxy make an appearance? I may be overthinking this. Very obviously, I'm overthinking this because this is FNAF, so I always have to overthink. Yeah, okay, no, he's not missing his hand. Because I think in Ruin, he's missing his hand, right? I could be mistaken. I could be 100% mistaken. And it's also weird that he has glowing green eyes. I think the blood moon is very significant too. Only because this is representing that this is the same night as in like 1983, just Fall Fest. I just think the entire environmental storytelling very clearly this is and okay. No, okay, that is Dreadbear. And the lightning bringing him back to life. That's so cool. Honestly, Studio, yeah, you cooked on this one. Yep, Grim Foxy comes back. Oh! Music, when does the music start? Okay, wait, music starts. Okay, there is a title for this. So the title of this is Gracefully Into the Abyss. Oh my, wait, this is the teaser. It's giving Princess Quest. Or, okay, that had to be Roxanne Wolf. It sounds so familiar. This isn't the new teaser. It's Gracefully Into the Abyss. I think it's from Help Wanted. I could be wrong. I think it's Help Wanted 2. Okay, I'm gonna go to 19. Apparently something does happen that's pretty crazy around 20 minutes. Ah, okay. That actually startled me. There's just a hand. Who's missing a hand? I'm blanking right now. I don't know. There's nothing happening, and then there's so much happening. Oh, wait. Was that the ruined Mimic shadow? I think that was the ruined Mimic shadow, like with the Mimic wearing the costumes. the lion costume, or like kind of like the amalgamation of them, that did not look like Roxy, nor did it look like Chica. I don't think it looked like Chica. We just saw the shadow, and they're saying, so the comment here is saying that it's ruined Chica shadow or a ruined costume mimic shadow. I think it's the costume mimic. That's the impression that I got from it, which again has a lot of implications. Means that the mimic is here during Fall Fest 1983. I mean, I know a lot of people online have speculated that the mimic is the cause of the fire of Fall Fest at 1983, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the fire is also caused by William Afton. I mean, to be fair, in the lore for Secret of the Mimic, it does, and there's Foxy up with his hookup, awesome. It does give me impressions that William Afton caused the fire, essentially killing Fiona, which then sets Edwin back so far down a very a depressed state, to where, you know, he starts taking over, where Henry and William start taking over. Which, is this another sister location? The music composed is making me think we're okay. One of two ways. I think there is going to be a Fall Fest game. If it's not the next game, it's going to be what occurs after Cassie plummets in the elevator at the end of Ruin, right? And the significance of, I keep saying significance, the significance of sister location. And then, okay, Dreadbear is back. This should be, I think this is sister location, unless it's Help Wanted, and then Help Wanted, it's like one of the sister location mini games. I mean, it's definitely a Shattered Freddy, but obviously he has a head and he has glowing green eyes. Is it illuminated purple more? I'm gonna go back to that. It looks like it's illuminated purple more. Whoa, Roxanne! Roxanne actually acting like a wolf. That's probably the dumbest sentence I've ever said, but that was actually really cool. Has it always been purple? It's always been purple. I'm just stupid. That was cool. I think that's the first time we've ever seen Roxanne Wolf actually act like a wolf. I put down 45 minutes. Oh, music. Okay. Is this another Venta Black? Is this another sister location? I have to listen to the music, like the OSTs. Is this the menu music? I'm mixing up a lot. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to look these up. Oh, whoa, wait. That was different. That was a different shadow. That was a different shadow. Oh my God, I said I'm not gonna go back. Was that Jacko Moon? Or, I mean, it could be Eclipse, but I think that's Jacko Moon. It's so weird just having all of these characters kind of like come back. Like a lot of like what Scott initially wanted, kind of like is sprinkled into Steelwool Studios like games, is like, it's all like kind of like paying off now. Like all the like new characters are like being like like old characters are being reintroduced with the new characters. I think that was Jacko Moon. We've had a normal Roxanne Wolf. I think that was actually the most normal of the animatronics. I guess the shadows, I can't really tell. I really think we got the Mimic. We got Jacko Moon. We had a shattered Montgomery Gator. We've had, obviously, the occurrences of Dreadbear. We've had shattered Glamrock Freddy, which, with glowing eyes, is very cool, but I don't know what lore could be implied there. I am looking at the comment. And I will say, they put down it's a moon shadow. I'm thinking it's Jacko Moon, to be more specific. If this is going to be an actual teaser, I'm very curious if the new music that Leon Riskin is composing and he teased on Twitter, if that is going to make an appearance. If that's the case, then we're definitely, this is all teasing a new game, and I'm hoping we get at least the title revealed prior to that. Come on, was that the Mimic? That had to be the Mimic, right? I know I'm crazy, but I think that was the Mimic. Oh, and okay, last song. The title of this one is Demolition Inevitable. Okay, I'm gonna say something crazy. All of the music, I could be 100% wrong. I'm gonna put this in a comment. Hi Fredbear, how's it going? Not Fredbear, sorry. I'm so sorry. Dreadbear. All of this music is sister location. It's weird for Steel Studio to release this Ambiance and then have periodically sprinkled into this 1 hour length video to have 5 songs randomly play, and very familiar to sister location. Very familiar to sister location, very familiar to Princess Quest, and then all of these characters that are making an appearance. I think there's something definitely more here, and Steel Studio releasing this, Leon Riskin teasing the new music he composed, like Forgotten Names and Faces. DJ Surf also did make a post using the same language as Leon Riskin. So I don't know. Me personally, I think something more is going to happen. I'm gonna get kind of to the end because I am gonna kind of close out this video. It's an hour video. Ambiance. I yapped for as much as I can. I don't know if this is going to actually be something that will actually indicates we are going to get a teaser for a new game. I do think a new game is on the horizon. I don't think it's actually going to be like, fully out this year. It may be next year, but I think we're going to at least get a title. And I think that would work best prior to Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie premiere, but after the final trailer, because I'm already going to cover it next week. The final trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is most likely going to occur at Blumfest, which is the New York Comic-Con, and it just makes sense for the final trailer to be there because today, 2 months until the movie releases. So if they want to spread out the amount of information that's coming out for Five Nights at Freddy's, it would make sense to have the trailer, have the hype for Five Nights at Freddy's, and then have Steel Studio slap on another video revealing the title for the next game. Like how they did Secret of the Mimic. But no, this was great. I love this. Steel Studio, please do this a lot more often. Even if there's no lore necessary, you really don't need to add it. I know everything has a purpose in Five Nights at Freddy's, but this is just really cool, honestly, just to have on in the background. And it is good ambiance music for the Halloween times. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please again subscribe to the channel, show your support, like the video, make sure the algorithm really gives this to you, and then also just comment down below what you really think, if there is going to be a new game revealed, and if this is slowly teasing the teaser, which I think is very funny. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!